Hello everyone, my name is David Orban and I'm the Animal Excellence Coordinator here at the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden. And I'm here to welcome you back into one of our most recently renovated spaces here at the zoo, Wings of the World. So while the birds have been living elsewhere, we've taken time to enhance a lot of the habitats and the experience that the birds have here in this space. Most notable for the birds is the lighting throughout this entire building. All animals are adapted to specific lighting conditions, and birds in particular may have some of the best color vision among all animals. They use this really enhanced vision for things such as flight and navigation, migration, finding prey, foraging for food, avoiding predators. So it really impacts a lot of their behavior and their physiology. So we wanted to make sure that we provided the best lighting environments here in the Wings of the World. What many people may not know is that birds can actually see a much wider range of color than humans can, with the ability to actually see into the ultraviolet spectrum of light, specifically that UVA spectrum. And so we wanted to better understand our current lighting conditions and how we might be able to provide that UVA in these spaces. Ultraviolet light, a lot of scientific studies have shown that in many bird species, their feathers, their bills, maybe even sometimes their eggs will reflect ultraviolet light. So we think that it plays a really important role in how they interact with one another, how they recognize one another, with particular importance maybe for mate selection, signaling to other birds, how they rear their chicks, how they recognize their eggs. And so we wanted to provide UVA in all of these spaces. So you may ask yourself, how do we know if there's UVA light in our avian habitats? In fact, humans can't see it, we know that. And what may appear very monotone in color to us, maybe very black or brown or just singular in color, could actually be quite complex and vibrant to a lot of birds if their feathers or their bills or their eggs are reflecting UVA light. So what we did is we actually turned to science for that, since again, humans can't see UVA light. And we acquired a spectral radiometer, and this scientific device will actually record the intensity of light at different wavelengths. So we're able to see exactly how much UVA light, how much visible light, how much infrared heat is being represented in these spaces. So pre-renovation, we actually measured light in a lot of different locations throughout each of the habitats, and we used this data in consultation with other AZA-accredited zoos and aquariums to come up with our goal for what we wanted the lighting conditions to be in here. And what we came up with is that we really wanted it to reflect sunlight, that natural sunlight profile. We think that's going to be best for our birds. The Andean cock of the rock behind me, in particular, we do know that some of their feathers do reflect UVA light, and it does play a role in their mate selection. So here in the South American aviary in Wings of the World, one of the big differences is that we've actually replaced the old glass skylight with a brand new UV transmitting acrylic skylight. And this is bringing in that full spectrum of sunlight that we wanted. We think this is providing a much better visual experience for our birds, and we're really excited and hope that it benefits them. Lighting isn't where we stopped with the habitat renovations. We've also taken the opportunity here to bring in a lot of new foliage and vegetation and trees. We've also added brand new perching to a lot of the habitats, as well as refreshed a lot of the substrates. So it's always our goal here at the Cincinnati Zoo to make sure that we have environments that are complex, that are enriching, that are dynamic for our animals. And we think we really were able to achieve that with these new avian habitats.